1629 Echo, Sugar Line Tower, left turn out approved, runway 35, cleared for takeoff. And 1629 Echo, Sugar Line Ground, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're over at Anson and we have weather. We'd like to go ahead and taxi.
29 Echo, runway 35, taxi via Charlie 25 Stride.
Sugarland Tower, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet.
Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet, Sugar Line Tower.
Yes, we're ready to go on 35. We'll be departing to the northwest towards Brenham.
3 Sierra Juliet, traffic on the right downwind, just behind you is a Cessna, runway 35, cleared for takeoff on course.
Okay, 33 Sierra Juliet, clear for takeoff 35 on course.
8 Mike Alpha, 1 Cessna departing ahead of you, company traffic.
All right, so he cleared us to take off, which means we can cross this line here. All right. I'm going to line up. I always do this, get my crosswind in there. Go to full throttle, make sure engine's good. Feet on the floor. Airspeed's alive. There's 50 and 55. And we're off. Tap the brakes. If you get too cold, let me know. I'll go ahead and turn this in a little bit.
Not fun.
Okay, when we get to 500 feet, we'll start our turn to go on course. Everything's still in green. We're looking good. All right, we'll go ahead and turn on course.
So what's the general rule now that you sort of clearing the airport here? You can kind of go where you want?
No. What happens, okay, so this is Sugarland right here, and this little dotted ring right here, that's underneath his control.
Once you get outside of that, Joe.
So once I get outside of his control, then I'll switch over to Brenham.
Cessna 8 Mike Alpha, turn right at Delta, taxi to parking, monitor ground 121.4.
8 Mike Alpha, Alpha at Delta, and monitoring ground point 4.
All right, we're at 1,000 feet.
Good day.
In this area, we have to stay underneath 4,000 feet.
3 Sierra Juliet, frequency change approved.
Okay, Cessna 333 Sierra Juliet, frequency change approved. Good day.
Good day.
So he basically said I could go ahead and change frequency since I'm getting ready to clear out of his area. So these big numbers right here state, because I'm going this way, it states that I have to stay underneath 4,000 feet. If I go over 4,000 feet, then I have to talk to Houston approach.
Oh, because of the big planes coming in?
Yeah, because that's controlled airspace.
So what are we at, 1,500 feet?
1,500 feet.
Yeah. Everything's
still green. As you can see, there's plenty of fields to make a landing if needed. You want to typically stay away from roads because there's normally power lines next to them.
Yeah.
All right, and we took off at basically 11:15, so we got a 30-minute flight. So probably about 11:45, 11:50ish, we should be in Brenham.
Time for lunch, man.
Yep. Go ahead and level off at 2,000 here.
Is that where you normally fly, around 2,000?
Well, we'll go up a little higher. But typically, if I got a passenger with me and they haven't flown before, I like to be a little lower so they can actually see what's outside. Okay, so Brenham is on 123.075. So I just switched to the frequency for Brenham. Funny how you can see everybody's got pools.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
As soon as we get out of this big ring right here, I'll let you, if you want to fly a little bit, I'll let you fly a little bit.
Yeah, why not? You're okay with it?
Oh yeah. That's all. We're getting out of the whole class Bravo area. Our ground speed's 106 knots. And we got 39 nautical miles out instead of 22 minutes ETA to get there.
That's pretty awesome.
That's our little plane right here.
Yeah. See why the big screen phone's important.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a lot of people flying today.
No, but you still got to look out for traffic.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and go up to 2,500.
Things just humming along.
Yep, so far. You want to try your hand at it?
Yeah.
All right, so this goes up. You basically, see how am I flying?
Yeah.
You basically just want to use like 3 or 4 fingers, gently just kind of mess with it. You kind of see how it does. You know, you can pull it up, you go up, push it down, you go down. I'll mess with the rudder so you don't have to worry about that. All right, your airplane. I said just very gentle. You'll see we're in a little bit of a bank, so put a little bit more aileron on the left. This is your altitude. I'll step on the ball. The ball here, I control that with the rudder. And normally what you do is you pick a point out in the distance, and you try and use that as your guidance to fly. So that way you kind of figure out where your nose is at. 18 minutes left. 31 nautical miles out.
Hey, we're on course still, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're at 309. It's good.
This is telling me I'm slightly rising.
Yeah, because you're now at 26. And then this tells you how fast you're descending. So right now, that's about 100 feet a minute.
Okay.
So you got 0, you got 500 feet descending, 500 feet ascending, 1,000.
So when you go landing, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be?
Normally we set up for about 500 feet a minute. So if you're flying up, like on a trip, you're 6,000 or 7,000 feet up, and you're coming in, you got to know, okay, if I'm going to drop 500 feet a minute, it's going to take me 2 minutes to drop 1,000 feet. So if my traffic pattern is 1,000 feet, which is normally what it is on most airports, then you're going to sit there and say, okay, about anywhere between 4 to 6 minutes out, you're going to want to start dropping your altitude.
Looks like an airport dead ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's one of the airports straight ahead there. It's a private one. It looks like it's fair weather, I think.
Is it cool to fly over it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not in any controlled airspace right now.
So how do the private ones work?
They have a little circle with an R or that says it's restricted.
But they can just go as they want anytime?
Yeah, and then on the maps, it'll say in parentheses, it'll say PVT, which means private. All right, go ahead and come back on the DG here. Come back to where it's 30, so go this way because we're going a little bit further that way. And then this is your bank angle right here, so you don't want to go below the white line. This is your typical bank angle. And you also have a bank angle here. Yeah, there you go. You're back on course.
Brenham Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1734 Zulu. Weather. Wind 200 at 5. Visibility 10. Below 12,000. Temperature 18 Celsius. 2.6 altimeter 3009er. Please note when you get to the The park somewhere that does not have cones locking the tie down.
All right, so we got our weather for Brenham.
It's pretty good.
Hell yeah. So Brenham is 123075, which we're set there. At 5 nautical miles out, we're still 21 nautical miles. At 5 nautical miles, we'll start making our calls into Brenham.
How fast will this plane go?
It normally cruises at about 110, 115, depending on the wind. I was flying with my brother one time, and we had a good tailwind, and our ground speed was actually 145 knots. Had it on the GPS. I actually took a picture. This is our airspeed here, and then this is our actual ground speed here. So our airspeed, from what the pitot tube's picking up, is about 105. But so it's about 106 ground speed. So since there's not that much, since there's not a lot of air, there's not a lot of wind right today, so it's not affecting us too bad.
I feel a little bit of drift. Is that your pedal doing the foot pedals?
Oh, what? Yeah, you're fine right now. You're right on the money.
But with the pedals, you're just shifting it around like this.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just doing this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep the ball centered in a little line there, because then that keeps the yaw in line. Doesn't make it where you're crabbing and making your passengers feel weird. So if you keep this DG thing here kind of centered with a 30, should be all right.
Yeah, it keeps wanting to go left.
Yeah, because of like I said, it's got a little bit of a tendency.
Brenham traffic, Bonanza 781, Lima Delta, 5 miles east, landing runway 16, Brenham.
All right, so it looks like they got runway 16 in use, which actually works out good for us because we'll go ahead. We're going to be landing going this way. Because we'll come in on a 45, make our downwind, base, and then final. And what that guy did is he's coming in from the east, so he called 5 miles out. So now I know there's one person in the pattern right now. You kind of try and get an idea of what the pattern looks like, but while you're going there, so you can kind of see, okay, now I know there was one guy that was in there. We're still 14 nautical miles out, so he'll be landed before we even get in. So it's not an issue. Go ahead and come back over here a little bit. There you go. Go ahead and level it off now. This also says if your wings are level. This also says if your wings are level.
Bonanza 781, Lima Delta on a 2-mile left base for 16, Brenham.
All right. So now he's coming in this way. He's going to do a left base. So he's not going to do downwind. He's just going to go to a left base and then come in for final on 16.
Brenham traffic, Bonanza 781, Lima Delta, turning final for 16, Brenham.
All right, so he's landing now on 16. He just turned final.
So what do you do with this without that?
Huh?
What do you do without this? Pretty manual?
Oh, no, it's on my maps. You would pick a thing and you use pilotage on the map, so you start looking for like airports for one. You start looking for roads that are on the map. I can show you the lakes that have water, rivers. It's called pilotage. When you're taking when you're doing your lessons, most of the time they won't let you use a GPS. You need to do it old school.
There's something to be said about that.
Yeah. Now when you do IFR training, then it's good to have GPS because you get situational awareness. Or then you look for like cities and stuff. You're just looking for different things. All right, we're 5 miles out. 8 nautical. We're 5 minutes out, and then 8 nautical miles out.
Okay, you need to take over?
Yeah, if you want. All right, my plane.
Brenham traffic, 81 Lima
Right.
Delta, clear the active, Brenham.
All right, so he just cleared out of Brenham. I'm gonna go ahead and drop us down to 1,500 feet. Brenham's traffic patterns, I think about 1,100 feet.
Brenham traffic. Brenham traffic, November 925, Tango Charlie. Is 14 miles to the east, inbound, landing 16, 5 Tango Charlie.
Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet is 7 miles to the, coming in from the southeast. We'll be maneuvering for the 45 entry for 16, Brenham traffic. Okay, since he's 14 miles out, I wanted to let him know that he's got...
Marlon, would you like a radio check?
Loud clear, 2 November Romeo.
You good? See you.
I wanted to make sure that
Thank you guys, have a good weekend.
he knows I'm behind him. I mean, I'm in front of him.
There's Brenham, yeah. That's 290.
Yep. Get back on course here. Their airport straight ahead. You see those white buildings?
Brenham traffic, Mooney 5731 Quebec, 11 miles southeast. Inbound full stop, 16. Brenham.
Go ahead and go down a little bit faster.
And Brenham traffic, November 9, Tango Charlie, 11 miles southeast, inbound for 16.
And Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet's 5 miles inbound from the southeast.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 5731 Quebec is now 10 miles southeast, 3,500 descending, full stop, runway 16.
All right, we're at 1,500. I'm going to go down to pattern altitude since we're going to go ahead and come in on the 45.
Brenham traffic, Bonanza 552, Charlie Mike 15 to the southeast, 1,300, landing Brenham.
And Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet's 3 miles, come inbound from the southeast. We'll be maneuvering for the 45 entry for downwind for 36. Brenham traffic.
Sorry, Brenham traffic, Maryland 22 November Romeo, taking active runway 16, departing to the west, Brenham.
Okay, so we got one guy taking off. I'm going to level off here at
Brenham traffic,
1,100 feet.
Cherokee 210 Kilo Bravo, about 16 miles west, inbound.
What's your altitude, Cherokee?
210 Kilo Bravo, altitude is 28.
Copy that, Brenham traffic, Maryland 22 November Romeo, departing runway 16, turn out to the west.
You can see him turning out on the
Yeah.
runway there. And Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet is turning downwind for 16, Brenham.
Left downwind for 16, full stop, Brenham.
Full stops means that you're going to stay here.
Yep.
Brenham traffic, Saratoga 5 Tango Charlie, 11 miles southeast, inbound, landing 16, 5 Tango Charlie.
All right. And Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet is downwind for 16, full stop, Brenham.
Hey, Brenham traffic, Maryland 22 November Romeo, left blend off at 16, right turn out to the west, Brenham.
All right, when we get to beam the numbers, we'll go ahead and pull power to 1700 and full carb heat. Get our descent going. We're going to aim for about 65, 70 knots.
Brenham traffic, Bonanza 2 Charlie Mike, 10 miles southeast, 1,300, landing Brenham.
First notch of flaps. Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet's turning base for 16, full stop, Brenham.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 3 Quebec, 3 miles southeast of the field, 1,700, entering a downwind for 16, full stop, Brenham.
Hey, Brenham traffic, Maryland 22 November Romeo, right turn out through 2,700 feet, departing area to the west, Brenham.
And Brenham traffic, Saratoga 5 Tango Charlie, 9 miles southeast, inbound. I'll be landing 16, Brenham traffic.
And Brenham traffic, Cessna 533 Sierra Juliet is final for 16, Brenham.
Brenham traffic, Bonanza 2 Charlie Mike, 8 miles southeast. We'll enter a 45 for a left downwind, runway 16, Brenham.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 5731 Quebec, downwind, 16, full stop, Brenham.
Brenham traffic, Cherokee 210 Kilo Bravo, 10 miles west, 1,500 feet inbound.
And Brenham traffic, Saratoga 5 Tango Charlie's entering a 45-degree downwind for 16 Brenham traffic, 6 miles out.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 3 on Quebec, downwind midfield for 16 full stop landing, Brenham.
And Brenham traffic's got the Saratoga inside. We'll be number 2 to enter left downwind. You're just about 700 feet above me.
That's what you're
And
hearing.
what's your position?
I'm at your 7 o'clock behind you at 1,400.
Okay, I've been looking for you.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 573 on Quebec, base for 16 full stop, Brenham.
And Brenham traffic, Cessna 523 Sierra Juliet's clear the active 16, Brenham. Okay, let's see where we want to. We'll park. We'll go ahead and park.
And Brenham traffic, Saratoga 5 Tango Charlie's entering downwind for 16.
Brenham traffic, Mooney 3 on Quebec, turning final, full stop 16.
All right, let me go ahead and turn the
Brenham
radio
traffic
avionics
there.
off.